I'm on the road again. You want to move, horse? What up, everybody? Welcome to our new episode of our Last of Us Let's Play. Last of Us Part 1 on PC. I'm your boy, Anubis, the Gaming Archer. Hope y'all feel good, is feeling good. Hope y'all are in good health. Last episode, Ellie freaking ran away. Took one of the horses to dip. Now we're looking for her. Got into a little bit of a squabble, which was unfortunate because I initially didn't even have a lot of ammunition to begin with.
This way. Just hope they didn't get to her.
That we may do. You know, we utilized the smoke grenades for the first time to make up for the fact that I don't have a lot of ammunition. So my apartment became the shotgun. Like I said, we may do. I don't want to see what's over here. I don't know if we're gonna come back through here or not. It's like there's nothing over here. Again, like I said before, like there'd be like these clearings in this game, and it'd be like there's nothing there, but some just one of the spots that things should be like some kind of collectible or some hidden ammunition and things like that. No, it's just an empty clearing that's just there. Probably meant to distract you because the developers know that you'll be looking for things. It's like, haha, we got you. You thought you could find some shit, but you didn't.
Look, by the ranch. That's our horse. She's got to be there. Area looks clear.
Now we gotta hitch our horse. I thought it'd be just get the fuck off. Yeah. I thought it'd be like an actual cutscene. I'm about to check out my video that I have currently processed on YouTube.
Ellie?
I said before, a lot of time when I freaking look to my left or for y'all the right, because I have my camera flipped for recording, I'll look to my laptop to check the progress on any videos that I'm uploading. Brent Pino. Horses. What are the odds that the freaking place you stop at has pictures of horses? So I'll be rolling a horse here. Think this opens? No. Some rat-a-tats? They had ammo, but not the right kind of ammo. Another comic book. Person was a baseball fan too. Baseball season just started. Of course, my Tigers lost the first game. Gotta love being a fan of bad sport teams. Which, you know, for me, it's just the Tigers and Pistons who suck. My Packers and Broncos get things done, and so does my Red Wings here and there. I'm a little struggling, but they usually get things done. You know, they got the most championships for an American team. My Wolverines, back-to-back Big Ten champions. They make do. I feel like she's probably in that room. So let's see. This might be like a bathroom. Yeah. You got a. That's a nice. This is a nice freaking place. Like y'all got it. Damn. You should stay here. Hey, kid.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt.
Get 34 minutes before processing's done.
It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area.
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
I'm sure she lost her parents.
Everyone
Oh,
I
she
have
does,
cared
you
for
idiot.
has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways.
Get it together. We're not alone.
Yeah, it's such a piece of shit.
There's more inside already.
Kind of like decide, well, not decide, but see what this guy's doing. See what else is in his room before we bounce out.
I'm clear here, you.
3, 2, 1.
Who the fuck?
He had a machete. There's a machete? No, it has 3. You can see like the bars on the bottom of the weapon that shows the durability. The axe that I have has 5 durability in it, and this little machete. I'm like a little, you know, ice cutter almost. Not ice cutter, but like freaking some kind of like small cutter, but it has like the eye kind of a machete.
Hang back.
Whoa. Get him! Oh!
He ain't firing single bullet game. I feel like any enemy who doesn't drop a single bullet should guarantee ammo drop.
House is clear.
Let's get back to the horses.
Ellie. That gun's empty for me, so I'm gonna pull that out.
We're clear.
Stand up.
Got it.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Nice view.
There she is. Kids will be watching movies tonight.
Where is this lab of theirs?
It's all the way out, University of Eastern Colorado.
Go Bighorns. Ellie, get off your horse. Give it on back to Tommy. I'm gonna hang on to this fella, if that's all right with you. Go on, don't make me repeat myself.
What are you doing?
Your wife kind of scares me. I don't want her coming after me.
Sorry for stealing your horse.
Look, come back to town. Let's discuss it at least.
You know me, my mind's all made up. University, Eastern Colorado. How do I find this lab?
It's in the science building. Looks like a giant mirror. You can't miss it.
You take care of that wife of yours.
There's a place for you here. You know.
You good?
I'm good.
Adios, little brother.
Okay, let me see if I get this straight. If you mess up your fourth down, then you give the ball to the other team.
Right, it's called turnover.
And if you clear the 10 yards, then you're back at first down?
First down, that's right.
Man, it's confusing.
You just gotta play it a couple times. It all makes sense.
Have y'all had any food? Did y'all ride the horse the entire freaking way? You're just now telling me how to freaking gallop. I've been doing that the entire fucking time.
These buildings look like a mirror to me.
Well, we'll head to Central Grounds. Should be able to see most of the campus from there.
Just doing some quick looks to see if there's anything we can find. Yep.
Stay, Callus. What kind of name is Callus anyway?
Not my fault you forgot to ask Tommy his name.
Callus.
She follows me while she's on the horse. That's good. I mean, it just actually just wander a little bit and he'll follow me. I imagine there's nothing down there. Look, if there's anything up there. All right. Like we're good here.
Well, Stu.
Yeah, I do think it's funny that they waited till after you already did things with the horse to just like, all right, we'll tell you that this is how you freaking gallop. I already been doing that. I kind of figured it'd be the sprint button. I feel like anyone who will freaking play a video game would just assume it's the sprint button. Ooh, something over there.
I'll stay with Callus.
I hate that name.
You hate a lot of things, Joel. I gotta imagine you don't like anything, including yourself. Everything involving you, you just hate. You're an evil, negative man. Da, na, 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 na. Not a damn thing. So for those who don't know, when it comes to like me and when I do Let's Plays, I don't necessarily do reviews of games that I do Let's Plays of. At the end of the Let's Play, in terms of like when I you know, the last episode Let's Play, I'll give my opinion on the game, you know, as if it was a review. It won't be like a separate video for reviews. Also, I said it's my Final Fantasy Let's Play. I plan on doing a ranking video where I give my opinion on like all the PlayStation exclusive games that come out on PC. Or I gotta rank them like, you know, bottom to first in terms of like which one like the least, like the most. In general, that doesn't mean that any of them are bad. Another weapon. But I'll be comparing them to each other, and it's just how I felt about each game.
Here we go.
So basically, Last of Us, we competing with like Spider-Man, Spider-Man Morales, you know, Days Gone, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Detroit Become Human, not Returnal. I didn't play Returnal. I'm not going to play Returnal. It's going to be about games that I've played that have come over the PC. I have no interest in Returnal.
Study.
Just how it's going to be.
Party. Find themselves. Figure out what they wanted to do with their lives.
What they wanted to do with their lives. That's a giant ram. You guys were like some idol worshippers.
When it came to sports, hell yeah.
Is that accurate? Does East Colorado have a ram? I know Colorado State does. When I was in high school, I thought about attending Colorado State. When I was in high school, I had like all those kind of like thoughts on like what would be like a school I could go to or get into. And I was saying, you know, I really want to go to Michigan. It's like it's my favorite college team.
Is that it?
You know, it's my home state.
It does look like a giant.
One of the father figures I've had in my life. Went to University of Michigan. He played there as one of their best linebackers of all time. He has a Heisman vote too. So like, if I wanted to go to Michigan and if I had like the grades for it, definitely could have got me like a letter of recommendation. But I didn't have Michigan grades. Michigan is damn near an Ivy League school in the Midwest, essentially.
How many people you think
Very,
there
very
were?
academic heavy.
Fireflies.
So like, I was like, all right, I don't have the grades for Michigan. Maybe I can go to like Colorado State.
You think there'll be other people my age?
You know, Buffaloes and Rams.
I'm not sure.
They do follow me inside. None of that happened. A lot of the things that I wanted to do when I was in high school that I was looking forward to as an adult didn't happen.
Whoa. What is it?
Which
Sounds like runners.
Stay with the
is
horse.
life.
I'll go check it out.
You sure?
Yes, I don't want him running off. I'll be right back.
I like they definitely heard the horse.
Looks like someone jerry-rigged this thing.
I'm on trying to look at the paper. You had to rig up the door generator upstairs. Please use it sparingly as we've run out of gas. You probably like clear the area first before you like trying that, because otherwise it'll just be alert and run at me. But yeah, the reason why I like didn't have the grades for like say like Michigan, for example, I was one of those students who like was obviously like pretty smart, but didn't apply themselves at all. I was that guy. Yeah, I was a guy who the teachers could tell had the brain, but just I didn't care. Yeah, I was just bored of school. I found everything about school boring and pointless. I was that kid. You know, I was sitting in every single class and just draw. There were some exceptions though. Yeah, I did things pretty well when it came to like my science classes usually. Not all the time though. There's some science classes where I didn't, you know, apply myself, but usually came to like astronomy class, I aced that bitch. That's because I'm so invested in astronomy, so it's like that's definitely going to be a thing. Do we have any like bottles to throw? Like tell you like what the level of I don't give a fuck I was in high school. My second year of art class, I actually failed art in 10th grade. I passed it in 9th grade, but 10th grade art failed. I had an F in that class, which is fun because I draw. I'm a very good artist. I just didn't care. I was sitting in his class just drawing Gundams and shit with no care in the world. Right? And the teacher would get mad at you. He's like, this is what they assignment is. I'm like, I don't want to sit here and draw a fucking apple. That's what I would do. I was that guy. I don't want to sit here and draw a fucking apple. Let's sit here and draw a Gundam instead. That's how I was. Yeah, like what you call it? You had to do a mural on the school wall. I was like half our grade. I was like, no, I'm not doing shit. I didn't have the right mindset. Don't be like me. Because again, I had the brains. I just didn't have the effort. This is going to end badly. What we could do, cut him off. He comes all the way around. That's my message. Like, we went through that whole story to like tell y'all who might be like me, people who are pretty smart, but you know, you don't apply yourself. Don't be like me. It's like me not applying myself is why those dreams of, you know, attending my favorite freaking college didn't happen. I'm not gonna get like a lot of content creators like yell that school doesn't matter kind of like speech. Like, school does matter. Like, can you become successful without it? Sure. If you have nepotism on your side, if you have all the random acts of success that lead to you being able to like have success outside of it, sure. A lot of people don't have that though. Like, if you don't have like that ability to be, you know, like a content creator who's making 6 figures, for example, yeah, you're gonna freaking have a hard fucking time achieving things in life. You have nothing to fall back on. Yeah, so like it's easy for like someone like this isn't an insult towards T-Pain, but T-Pain is someone who's been like, yo, you don't need fucking school. So it's not the most accurate thing. Yeah, he's a musician. You know, that all worked out for him. There's content creators I've seen too say college is dumb. Like, yeah, you're a content creator who's making a lot of money. You know, your dad owns a fucking company, so like, you know, you're not like strapped for like needing success. But if you're someone who's like, you don't have that ability to like, you know, rely on someone else's money for you, then yeah, you're gonna have a hard time. You should at least have something to fall back on. Otherwise, time will go by pretty quickly, and you'd be sitting there like you know, I'm almost X number of years old and ain't got shit. I'm doing this dead end job that, you know, is designed for freaking teenagers.
Hey, I was thinking I would have wanted to be an astronaut.
That a fact.
Yeah. I'm just saying. What about you? What'd you want to be?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to want to be a singer.
Shut up.
No, serious.
Sing something.
No,
Come on, I won't laugh.
I don't think so.
I mean, he probably hasn't sung anything in years. His voice probably freaking shot a little bit. And rusty, if anything, he probably does like country singing, and that ain't real singing. Make someone mad with that comment. I don't care. It's also not even like, it's a joke, but it's not a joke at the exact same time. I don't think people who do country music can sing. There's some exceptions, like Reba can sing. She got pipes. Carrie Underwood, she got pipes too. But a lot of them kind of just sound exactly the same. Like if you play a country middle singer song to me, I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's Tim McGraw, Kenny Chesney, or Lee Brice. They all sound exactly what I'm gonna say. Though Tim McGraw does have a good song with Nelly, and Lee Brice also has a good song called Sirens. I think it was Sirens. I don't remember. Either way, it still sounds like a basic country song, but it's just a good song in general, though. I'm not saying that country music is like bad and like things like that. I'm just saying like they can't sing. Where's this chick with the horse? How's he following me?
Scoot back. Come on.
I like that Ellie wanted to be an astronaut, by the way. Astronomy is like a damn near a religion for me.
Aw.
My great grandmother worked for NASA. So my great grandfather, but I didn't know him. I knew her. She was in my life until about what, 2010? No, 2011 to 12 is when she passed away. So from like my birth to last time I saw her was 2010. Personally, like that's when last time I visited my hometown. But yeah, so I had her in my life, and she would like tell me stories about NASA and read NASA's like articles to me and stuff like that. Like I just grew up loving fucking astronomy.
Over here.
I even applied for NASA's like scholarship internship a few years ago. By a few years, like 10 years ago. I think I was like 20, 21 years old. And I wasn't in school anymore. So I didn't start taking college courses until like I was 23, 25. I didn't like taking some college courses, by the way. But at that time I wasn't in college. And part of the internship was you had to be in college. So I was like, I could have got into this shit. But my dumbass didn't even bother freaking taking college courses. But because of that, I did start taking college courses like a little bit after that. But it was like community college. This is my TED Talk. This episode is mostly just me walking around and telling like life stories. I don't know what any of these pathways will lead to.
First time seeing a monkey?
First time seeing a monkey.
Yeah, I feel like though this conversation is a good conversation to have though, because there's a lot of people who are, you know, high schoolers and middle schoolers, and they're like, you know, they have their favorite content creators and they're like, I want to do that. It's like a lot of your favorite content creators, they're able to do what they do. You know, not to say like it was easy for them, but there's other reasons that led to them being able to do what they do. Very, very few content creators started from zero and became successful. It's rare. There are maybe like a handful, but it's really rare to see a content creator who started at zero. A lot of content creators started somewhere else. Like they had some kind of like following. It started at such an early time in content creation to where there wasn't like a lot of people. There wasn't like so like right now there's so many people who stream on Twitch. It's easy to make content. You don't need like back in the day when like Modern Warfare 2 was out, you had to get like a hodgepodge to freaking be a content creator when it came to video games. And the hodgepodge was like $200.
Fireflies.
I see it.
This is good. First sign of
Whereas like nowadays you can make content without a PVR at all because consoles have built-in freaking recording devices. Not only that, you know, you can stream directly from a PS5 and Xbox Series X. But there's some people making content nowadays, back versus back then, where, you know, since there's like, you know, just so little, it was easier to become successful. Whereas like now, most people who are you know, who make a let's say like Onigiri, who's a professional Siege player. Let's say Onigiri becomes a streamer. He'll have such an easy time becoming a streamer because he's a pro player. Everyone who watch pro teams will know who he is and give him a follow. A lot of y'all won't have that ability. If y'all are 12 years old, between the age of 12 and 18, and you're thinking of becoming like a content creator, you know, unless you become a pro player or something, or unless you become like an influencer, you know, you're going to be like starting from zero, and it's going to be a struggle.
Me too.
Because you're going to be another person who has, you know, 5 subscribers and or 20 freaking followers on freaking Twitch, amongst the other people who are also doing the same thing. When they go to the Discovery tab, you'll see thousands of people who all have 0 viewers or 1 viewer. That's the reality of it. So you should have a fallback plan. You should have a degree just in case. You know, if you're gonna become a pro player or something, then sure, go for it. But just know, none of this shit's easy. You know, if you think it's gonna be an easy thing to like become a successful content creator, it won't be. You know, you're gonna have days where you're gonna want to quit. Because you're gonna like see like you're gonna have like very little growth. It's gonna like get to you. It's gonna mentally just get to you. I can't stand, like, I don't understand. I can't grow, things like that. It's gonna happen. It happens to every single content creator who starts from zero. Even the ones who are like now, you know, let's say someone successful, people who got like 40 concurrent viewers, things like that. You know, even for them, they're still like, they went through those phases where it's like, should I quit now? It's been a year. Should I quit? I still have 2 viewers. It's been a year. It's been 3 years. I only have freaking 4 viewers. Should I quit? You know what happens? Some people are like, yeah, just quit. Should you? That's up to you. I'm not saying that if you become content creator, you should quit. What I'm saying though is, you know, it's not an easy road. You're going to need, you know, some people who believe in you. A lot of people think they have like a guaranteed, you know, level of viewership. Like, oh, I have X number of friends, so it should be easy for me to freaking have at least 10 concurrent viewers, right? Your friends aren't going to be guaranteed like watching. Your friends will gladly support you and say, hey, hope for the best, hope you become successful, and things like that. But at the same time, they won't watch every single day. They don't have to. They don't know you that. If that's not what they're into, it's not what they're into. We got some clickies. I didn't mean for today's today's YouTube video to be all about that, but it's been a slow episode when it comes to what we've been doing. So it kind of just happened. But hey, some of y'all might see this video and, you know, learn from it. You know, my opinion, if you really want to be a content creator, you should do it. You know, that's how I think life is. In life, if there's things that you want to do in life, you should do it. Don't be scared of it. Do it. but you know, the things that require success in life, it's hard. You know, you're going to have hardship. Nothing in life that is worth it is easy. Just not. Nothing in life that's worth it is easy. Bring up. Yeah, I mentioned that because a lot of people, especially who that are younger, don't like hardship at all. And when they have to deal with hardship, they immediately quit. People want things to be easy. But nothing worth the damn is ever easy. So we have those thoughts about college. People who tell you like fuck college, they have those same thoughts where it's like, no, college is a waste of money, you know, all this shit. It ain't worth it. Flamethrower ammo. There's a very large sound. It's definitely there's like a bloater here. Are they even called bloaters? I keep calling them bloaters. How we grab some tape? Yeah, we should be ready though, just in case. Yeah, you see that? Alright, not sure. Want to work, mouse? Not sure you're supposed to play this. It's kind of like wrong button. Yeah, you got a firefight tag. Joe Warden. The Warren. Yeah, I think because I was still holding the crouch button. You know, if you hold the button, you what you call them? It still counts you being crouched. I think me still holding the crouch button made it to where I couldn't keep hitting the thing. That's whatever. We were prepared and we dealt with it. That thing killed that freaking bloater quickly. Goddamn. I mean, they are like what, a fungal situation, so being weak to fire makes sense. Yeah. As I was trying to say, Do what you want to do. It gets hard. Keep doing it. That's your fortitude. Don't be afraid of things that are hard. Because to be honest, life is short, and you should do things that you love, not things that you hate. Don't be like a slave. Because modern slavery, when it comes like even here in the U.S., is like working that dead end job that isn't paying you enough money. You're not getting anything done. You hate your life. You're depressed. You're thinking about freaking to end it in all, but you don't because like you don't want to like hurt your family, things like that. But some people can't make that decision. Some people don't have a choice because they don't have the options to, you know, go and do other things. And they don't have the option to be like, all right, I'm just gonna become a singer or an actor. But at the same time, remember that a lot of singers and actors who didn't have, you know, basically like a nepotism to help them out,
More infected. I'm fine.
you know, they go through the same thing. They go through having dead end jobs, and you know they're working that on weekends or whatever, or like they're working on weekdays. You know, weekends they'll audition for like commercials and be extras and things like that. Like they'll still try to do their dream and hope they get discovered.
Open the gate for us.
Some people get discovered to they're older. And there's like a few celebrities who freaking were like really old, not really old, but older when they became famous. They becomes like musicians. I'm so impatient. At least when it comes to like generators and things. Patient everything else. We're not patient when it comes to generators.
You did it!
Yeah. Come on through. Good.
Those clickers.
Come.
You think they were fireflies?
No.
That's a lie. The bloater we killed dropped the firefly freaking tag.
Well, Bill used them as a form of
It kind of
defense, but
implies
they're
that
doing the same.
either A, he killed a firefly or was a firefly.
No guards. No nothing.
Yeah, I'd expect to see someone by now. Let's get inside.
Yeah, I say the hardest part about, you know, becoming a content creator and things like that is definitely, you know, like I said before about sometimes your friends who you think will like watch all your shit won't.
Have you ever been to one of these?
And like you got to get mentally to that point where you're not really, you know, worried about that.
Not as a student, at least.
Why not?
Like the first few times where like you're struggling for like viewership and your friends aren't showing up, you do start to like feel that, you know, I won't say everyone has felt it. Some people, you know, they already go in knowing. You'll get that feeling of anger, essentially, like why is none of your friends watching? You know, you feel like they're not really your friends, they don't support you. But eventually you get to a mindset where it's like they all have they all have lives and don't have the time to. Another firefly of them.
Are we ever gonna find living fireflies?
We better.
The Eric Griggs. You get over it. Yeah, you're gonna go through like a lot of mental things when it comes to being a content creator, and you'll eventually like you'll get used to certain things, get over certain things, and not doing too much unless you're like someone who's been doing it for like a certain number of years, and you're like, okay, still nothing. And you get to the point where you think about quitting again. Being a content creator who's starting from zero, you're going to have the thought of quitting at least once a month for the entire time that you're trying. I think that's realistic. Because at the same time, and you know, you do this thing mentally that you shouldn't do, which is compare yourself to other people. You see people who, you know, started their content around the same time as you, and they got like 3 more viewers than you do, and it kind of annoys you. Or, you know, they get more than that, and it kind of annoy you. Like, you'll start seeing things like that. You start seeing things like, you know, a more successful streamer who is a partner, and like their parents watch their streams. Like, well, mine don't watch my streams. You start seeing, you start comparing it to yourself. And you start seeing content creators versus seeing who you don't necessarily think is even good. Like, you see people who they don't have great cameras, they don't really have personality, but they're still like making it, and you're not. Like, you're trying so hard and you feel like you're doing so good. People who do watch you say you're very good, you deserve more viewers and content and like followers and stuff like that. So that gets to you too. I feel like those are like the worst kind of comments to get, in my opinion. People who are telling you how great you are, how good you are, how much you enjoy your content, and like it has the adverse effect where it's like you start to feel a little sad, depressed about it, because it's like, well, if that's the case, where the fuck is everybody? Yeah, I'll say we'll end it at we'll end the conversation with the comment of, you know, you gotta be committed.
Looks like a way in.
You gotta be committed. Don't spend money that you don't have, because people will go out there buying like $100 microphones and stuff like that. It's like, don't spend too much money
Find another way.
that you know you don't have. Can we? I'll say this right now. The return on investment as a content creator is not good. The ROI as a content creator is not good. You're gonna spend all that money and not see any of it back. Especially at the start. Let's see.
Scoot back. Come.
Honestly, looks like a path that I didn't see. Oh my god, I can't move. We're like stuck between the horse and the freaking like thing. Doesn't look like it. There's a ladder right here. We can't get to it. It's covered in foliage. At this point, we're lost. We're lost. You don't know what to do. We'll figure it out. Really, all that is just gotta figure it out. This is what playing a game blind looks like. You play a game blind, you get to points where you're like, yeah, you're lost and you don't know how to do things, but you'll figure it out. See if we can move this car. Doesn't look like it. Because Ellie did say maybe we can go over it.
Oh, look.
The game gave me a hint. I'm sure this is going to do the exact same thing I thought the car would have done. The game just saves you all from having to watch a long period of time of me trying to figure shit out.
All right, not what I had in mind, but it'll do.
I'm gonna guess we gotta get up here. But I'm not seeing. Well, clearly my brain isn't working right now. I'm gonna turn it. I'm not really like capable of like turning it. Up and over, kid.
All right, we're inside. Come on, kiddo, give me your hand.
Thanks.
All right, and right there's where we end today's episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoy. Hope you all learned something today. And hopefully, you know, it says if you want to be a content creator, hope it gives you even more clear than what your decisions would be. I'm enjoying this game. It was a more slower video, so we kind of just like sat and talked about things not even like pertaining to the video game. Maybe we'll try to be on topic with the next video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You all stay safe. You can also another do all things algorithm likes. That be boy Newsmod here. This is